All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're getting super practical. I'm going to walk you through a quick, 15-minute diagnostic that you can run on your own brand. We're going to figure out where its health is good and where you might be losing a little bit of steam.
You know, the source we're pulling from today kicks off with this fantastic analogy. Picture it. You're pouring all this water down a hill, all this effort, trying to catch it in buckets. But what you don't realize is that your channels are full of holes. All that effort is just getting wasted, lost along the way. Sound familiar?
And that's the core question, right? Is all your hard work just leaking away? This whole checkup is designed to help you find those leaks, and more importantly, to fix them. We're talking about turning that wasted energy into real, tangible results.
Okay, so let's dive right in. Part 1 is all about the core vitals. Now, before we even look at a single Instagram post or your website, we've got to check the health of the product itself. Think of it like a doctor's visit for your brand. We're checking its pulse, because if this foundation isn't solid, nothing else is going to matter.
And there are 3 things here that are, well, they're pretty much non-negotiables. First, the benefit check. Is what you offer super clear? Second, the audience check. Can you, right now, picture the exact person who needs this? And third, the story check. Is there a compelling story that makes you stick in someone's head? Look, if any one of these is shaky, whatever you try to build on top is just going to be unstable.
All right, so let's say your core vitals are looking strong. Now we can move on to part 2, the digital scan. This is where we look at how your brand actually shows up out in the world. And we have to start with the most important piece of digital real estate you own, your website.
I absolutely love this comparison from the source material. It says to think about your website's design like a person's clothes. We all do it, right? We make these instant judgments. An old website with broken links immediately makes you wonder, are these guys even still in business? But a sharp, modern site, that builds trust in a split second.
So here's the crucial point. Your website isn't just for SEO. It's not just a digital business card. In a world where trust is really hard to come by online, your website is your central hub for credibility. It's the anchor that tells people, hey, we're legit, we're professional, and we're not going anywhere.
Next up in our scan, YouTube. This platform is just so critical for building a deeper human connection. It's where you get to show the actual faces behind the logo. And it's not about flashy, high-production stuff. It's about being authentic, being helpful, creating a kind of magazine of content that answers your audience's questions, sometimes before they even ask them. In this chart, oh man, it perfectly visualizes a super common problem. You see that massive spike for some trendy clickbait video, and then you see the low, steady views for your actual typical content? That's a huge red flag. It's a sign that you're just attracting temporary passersby, not building the loyal, dedicated community you really need. And this is the end goal. This is the ultimate sign of a healthy, mature community. It's when your audience becomes your advocates. You know, when someone leaves a negative comment and another viewer jumps in to say, hey, that's not right. That's when you know you're building something real.
The final stop on our digital scan is Instagram. The key word here is currency. See, your YouTube library can be kind of timeless, but Instagram is all about right now. Sporadic posting makes a brand feel, well, kind of dead, dormant. Consistent, frequent content signals that you're active, you're engaged, and you are open for business.
Okay, so we've checked the core vitals. We've scanned the digital presence. But all that great work is for nothing if the customer's journey to actually buying something, the brand's circulatory system, is blocked or confusing. This visual of a confusing sales process is probably one of the most common leaks out there. A customer clicks a link on Instagram, but it goes to the wrong page. Now they have to hunt for the shop. And then it asks them to send a WhatsApp message for info? What? Every single one of these extra steps is a chance for a motivated customer to just get frustrated and give up. So the goal is simple. Make buying from you as easy as possible. The path needs to be clear, simple, and informative. You have to assume your customer is interested, but also really busy. You have seconds, literally seconds, to capture their motivation. Don't make them work to give you their money. Okay. So after this whole diagnostic, let's pull it all together into a final prescription. This is the summary, the checklist you can use to evaluate your own brand's health right now. So here's your final checklist. Go through these 7 questions and be really honest. Is your core benefit clear? Is your audience in focus? Got a story? Is your website trustworthy? Are you building community on YouTube and staying active on Instagram? And finally, is your sales process simple? The answers are going to show you exactly where your brand is strong and, maybe more importantly, where the biggest leaks are.
And that brings us to maybe the most important takeaway here. Branding today isn't some vague, artsy thing that's only for giant corporations. It's a practical, measurable system of techniques that is absolutely essential for everyone, from a solo creator to a small business.
When you treat your brand not like a mystery, but like a system that you can diagnose and improve, you stop wasting all that effort. You can finally plug the leaks and start building something that truly connects, resonates, and grows. So, the real question is, what's the first fix you're going to make?